this PWI, it's been really good. I don't feel I don't feel marginalized. I don't feel secluded on this campus. I do feel very represented. I feel like there are plenty of other women that look like me that are here, or people, I guess, that look like me that are here, that we share the same voice. So I feel proud of that fact. I've had a very, very pleasant experience, and I've been fortunate. I know that's not everyone's experience, but I've been fortunate to have a very pleasant experience with my time here. Well, at this PWI, it's been really good. I don't feel marginalized. I don't feel secluded on this campus. I do feel very represented. I feel like there are plenty of other women that look like me that are here, or people, I guess, that look like me that are here, that we share the same voice. So I feel proud of that fact. I've had a very, very pleasant experience, and I've been fortunate. I know that's not everyone's experience, but I've been fortunate to have a very pleasant experience with my time here.
For me, I always have to express myself or explain myself or prove myself, that I am at the same level as my peers. Some people tend to perceive you as angry or like you don't know what you're talking about, and they have no real reason why, or they challenge everything that you have to say, and you have to assert yourself to a certain level.
Yeah, specifically in my degree program, we do a lot of group projects. I know everybody does, but it seems like ours are really intense. And oftentimes I find myself, I feel like I'm naturally like a dominant leader. And so sometimes I feel like I have to like scale it back a little bit, not because I'm a Black woman, but just because I don't want to overpower anybody in a collaborative setting. But specifically with being a Black woman, I feel that oftentimes I find myself very hesitant, making sure that I am not becoming aggressive. Like, that's a concern of mine. Like, I think it's because in the past, because of my identity, I think that people can easily be like, she's intimidating, or she's aggressive, or she was rude to me, when I just articulate very well and I'm very direct, which other people can do it, but I'm not able to do it. So that's something that has been a challenge.
For me, like, my mom has always raised me to be firm in myself, and to be sure of myself. But at times, being in this specific setting at this school, those morals, or like those things that I've learned, I have to really put them into play. So kind of using what you learn and put it into real life perspectives.
Yeah, I would say overcoming them, because it's hard sometimes when you are being misjudged, when you just, like, I care about the work that I do. I care about, if I put my name on something, it needs to be quality. So when you're trying to communicate with a group like, hey, this isn't meeting the requirements, this isn't meeting the standards of the assignment or whatever, or if you challenge an idea, not degrade it, but challenge an idea, I've noticed that I'll get really negative feedback. But my white counterpart can do the same thing, and it's like, oh yeah, or I can suggest an idea for our group project, and it'll get shut down, and the white counterpart will suggest the same thing 20 minutes later, and everybody will praise it and clap and hoorah. And it's really, really hard, because it's kind of like on Lion King when Timon and Pumbaa go back and forth, and like Pumbaa has an idea and then Timon steals it. It's literally like that. And at that point, it's just where I just have to like just stop talking, because it's like I'm not getting heard. And then if I complain, then it's not going to be heard either way. So it's just kind of, it silences you. So that's not every experience, but I think that experience for sure has kind of like made me very cautious of like how I present myself in groups where people don't really know me that well. I don't want to say prefer. I think that deep down, that's an experience that I would always would have loved to know, but but having that desire to be on a campus where it feels like, you know, familial, I think that's a desire that I would have always wanted to know what it felt like.
Like orgs like her campus, it's a diverse group of people, and girls who are not of color, they kind of get to understand that what girls girls of color do go through, and they're accepting and open of it. So and they use those experiences or the things that they learn and implement them in their lives. So I guess,
As
yeah.
you know, anytime you're entering a new environment, you need a nucleus. You need, a group of people that support you. Everybody needs that.